Hey, what's up everybody? Joshua Casper back at you with Plugin Boutique, and today is extra special because I've got something to show you. It's a new virtual synthesizer by our friends at Softube, and it is one of the most incredible things I've heard and seen in a long time. I'm talking sound quality and visual appearance are both top notch. I'm excited to share it with you. It's all coming up, so let's get into it. All right, so the synth is called Parallels, and it's from Softube, so you already know it's gonna be quality right out of the gate. But just look at this thing. It just looks like it's gonna sound incredible, and when you actually hear it, it doesn't disappoint. So at its core, it's a 14-voice polyphonic synthesizer that uses pre-recorded high-quality wavetables, and I personally can't get over how great it sounds and how great it looks. So before we jump into the GUI and I give you a tour of the synth itself, let's go ahead and listen to some audio demos so you can hear what I'm talking about. Are you not blown away like I am? This thing is incredible. It comes stacked with presets from some really talented producers. It's got Softube's new preset manager built in, so it's easy to find exactly what you're looking for. So let's talk about the synth. The synth has two sound sources, and they're beautifully mirrored in the GUI on top of each other. This is where you can choose the shape of the waveform that's gonna end up making your sounds. And you'll be surprised at how complex these sounds can be when you only have these two audio generators. Another nice touch is that each sound source section has its own color. So it's another way to stay visually engaged and know what's going on before you have to read any text. Really nice touch. Directly to the right of the sound source selector is the shaper section. And this is where you can get in and start to sculpt the sound output of each one of these sections. There are three different filtering modes. There's the low pass gate or LPG, state variable filter or SVF, and resonator, which is RES here. And each has three modulatable parameters. And that's a perfect segue over to the mod pod, where we have 4 slots where we can choose from 5 different modulation options. So we've got our standard LFO or low frequency modulation, a digital random source or RND, and just look at how beautiful this is, a Euclidean sequencer or EUC, a polyphonic modulation envelope or ENV, and finally a modulation sequencer or SEQ. And I just want to point out that almost everything inside of the synth can be modulated by these modulators, which is where the depth and amazing complexity comes from inside of Parallels. And finally, on the far right, we've got some built-in onboard effects. These are routed in series from top to bottom. We've got distortion, chorus, flanger, delay, which can be synced or free-floating, and finally, reverb. That sounds absolutely fantastic. And that's it, guys. That's all Parallels has. But as Softube said in their statement, they really wanted things to be simple, but yet deliver complex, rich sounds, and I think they nailed it. I'm 100% being serious. This is my new favorite synth, and it's blowing my mind every time I get to mess with it. So anyway, that's a quick look at Parallels by Softube. It's available now on Plugin Boutique. Links in the video description as always. I'm Joshua Casper, and make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on everything in the world of plugins, and I'll see you in the next video.